A game, and now Jackie versus Cetrion.
I was going to say,
I was thinking we'd see
this is a matchup we've seen a couple times today.
Yeah.
And we've seen Dizzy play this matchup a couple times today. So
it's a matchup both players will know like the back of their hand. They're the two most popular characters in the game right now, competitively for a reason, folks. Let's go. And now as round one begins, we start off with the rock wall immediately. And we can clearly see on the bottom of the screen, make sure you're 18 plus and betting responsibly, but check out those stats as we go into game one here between Dizzy and Tekken Master. Tekken Master always, I think, the favored player in a lot of these brackets. Long gone are the days of him being underestimated. Never forget that EVO 2016 where I think everyone totally underestimated Tekken Master and paid the price in the form of a grand finals appearance.
All right, and we're gonna, right off the bat, Dizzy just getting a lot of these hits, and that chip coming from the debuff there.
Oh, we're
grease kick?
Strong.
The grease kick.
I went for a sip of my water, and by the time I finished, we'd finished the round. That was a quick one right there.
The grease kick was out, and you were sipping your water, and Tekken Master's life had already melted.
Oh, and another clean opening. This has been a wonderful round for Dizzy so far, but Jackie, the character all about this momentum. Now, Cetrion, she doesn't do there's always this discussion over whether she is technically a high damage character or not. A lot of her damage comes from those crushing blows, right? And I think a lot of characters have KB damage. But for her, it tends to be momentum. Layering those hits on top of each other and look at the absolute damage over time. Neutral jump, and Tekken Master, lovely confirm there.
Consistency is key when you're a Cetrion
Flawless block, that was clutch. Oof, that should be it.
All those Shoryukens in one.
I mean, that was a clean game one right there. Dizzy able to just explode, and that was really what we call in the business a Jackie round. That was just complete point blank.
Could you say,
I'm going to go for the stuff, and we get the game.
Could you say that's a first round KO?
No, it's a custom variation.
Oh, yeah. Got him.
Right, but when that game happens, Tekken Master, I think, when we see that kind of result, that's hard to be a game that dictates whether you change or not. And I think he's going back in for Cetrion. That was just, all right, let's just kind of restabilize here, because that was not a matchup thing. That was just Jackie got in, and Jackie did what Jackie does. And
Tekken Master has done good in the past against this matchup. So just readjusting, maybe some spacing, and looking for, you know, when Dizzy is trying to use his leap to get in.
He just gets those perfect callouts. DizzyTT. It just has everything that he wants. Now the knockdown of the grenade launcher, shutting down those kind of immediate Hell's Wrath or any kind of projectiles that she might want to go for.
Yeah, it is a scary situation, but I do feel like Jackie is one of those characters that can kind of go head-to-head with this character that so many people are saying is at the very top with being Cetrion.
We haven't seen a lot of Jackie today. I think it's almost exclusively come from DizzyTT, who gets that side-switching ender, the meaty projectile, and Tekken Master will be happy to take that damage on the floor if it means he can get out a dodge, and the dash-in grab is looking good, but that grab is going to put Fatal Blow into Jackie's hand, and we all know how that can pan out.
Tekken Master doing a way cleaner job this round. Dizzy definitely going for that forward three. All right, gonna get challenged, but the forward 3-1.
That's the round.
That is. Oh, wait, no!
Dizzy with the chokes! He tries to go for guaranteed damage, but somehow doesn't find it. I was so confident he was going to just go for the unbreakable Fatal Blow, but maybe he was doubting that he had had a % spare.
Yeah, I think that he just thought Tekken Master maybe didn't have it there.
Well, it would have scaled.
Ooh, the punish on the dash punch.
Really good
That's damage.
But I mean, to break down what we just saw there, after that many hits, there's a strong possibility the Fatal Blow would have just scaled so hard that he would have had % left. Dizzy must have tried so hard to guarantee it, but just couldn't find the link. The instant breakaway from Tekken Master. Got to give props for such a swift reaction, because it saved him in this game, and that is probably going to be all she wrote for this one. We have to write this one off if you're in DizzyTT's position.
Oh, whiffs the throw and gets punished for it. This very convincing round from Tekken Master.
It was a really good break for Dizzy in round one.
Game.
He broke at the right time to make the tornado whiff to get the punish, and he must have doubted so much that Fatal Blow before the launch was not going to cut it.
Definitely can see concern reevaluating kind of what to do a little bit differently to get kind of a game like that first game for Dizzy, if you're Dizzy, right?
He still played well, though.
Yes, absolutely.
He definitely did, but Tekken Master played better, let me tell you. That break in a dire situation where it really was his only choice to save himself in that round, the fact he was still ready for it. He didn't give up hope. A lot of players out there might have actually held that and they expected him to do Unbreakable. And by the time he launches you, you're not ready. And then it comes out anyway.
Yeah, and at the end of the last round that we just had, Dizzy was in a bad point where Dizzy had used all of his resources at once. He had used it on offense and breaking away from Cetrion on defense. Absolutely nothing getting pinned in the corner by, you know, Mother Nature with all of her resources ready to spend on Jackie Briggs.
The immediate whiff punish, though, from DizzyTT, and he's going to take that down, too, just to get as much as he can. Lets the whole string rock, and a grab coming through for Tekken Master. Not about the damage in the situation, it's about the screen positioning. The fact that we are full screen for Cetrion, but she can establish and a lovely confirm. We're going to equalize now and then some.
Oh, my goodness. Just eating all these whirlwinds here. All right, challenging with the down 1. 4-3-1.
I like the patience from Tekken Master. There's no reason to be eager to press buttons when you have that much of a life lead. Even if Dizzy lands a mid and he goes in for leap stuff, you have so much health to work with that you can afford to let him do it. Why get clipped in that position? Oh,
Tekken Master. Yeah, I was going to say Tekken Master too, starting off with that interactable. Got the debuff. Oh, great whiff punish there from DizzyTT. Sure you can.
Again, lets the whole thing go. Respectable damage, but the preparation. And in this case, not going in for the wins. That's the lesson that he learned last time. That is instant adaptation for Tekken Master, not to go for it again while his opponent's got meter.
Great use of dash punch too, kind of pressuring Tekken Master to have to go back. Now has that aura. All right.
Pushback is good.
Patience is the game here right now if you're DizzyTT. You know, just Tekken Master has slowed down his game plan so much, so it just works to Dizzy's advantage to do this. And look at that damage.
And there's no way you can break it. It's such a crazy tool set of this variation is that by the time you're even able to break, you've taken well over 30%. And Tekken Master knows that down 2 is coming. And he's in a position to take the lead in the set. Dashing grab, good stuff.
Yeah. That grenade was a little too far. Oh, great call out there, anti-airing.
And there's no breakaway. We are reaching a different layer here. Tekken Master doesn't go for the wins because he doesn't want to get breakaway punished, but Dizzy doesn't go for the breakaway either because he knows that Tekken Master's not going to do it. However, decision-making aside, DizzyTT is considerably down on life here, and Tekken Master's just about to take the lead. This full-screen game working out well for him so far. Not quite able to land a hit. DizzyTT, piece by piece, we're chipping away at that life bar.
You see the straight rock there. Definitely trying to call out. Oh, I think Dizzy was expecting to do a whiff punish there. But Tekken Master just advancing the string, taking that game. He's
been whiffing that string considerably, but the one time I think that Dizzy was looking for it, it does just catch him in motion. And that's a 2-1 for Tekken Master. Does Dizzy go for an instant restart match? I don't think he's going to change character here. This looks like a matchup that you kind of want to go in with Jackie if you've got one, because it is that one-touch factor. You know, she hits you, she gets in, she stays in. We've seen that there is a Joker on the side of Dizzy. And it is a character he's been playing for some time in tournaments.
We did see that.
But would he use the Joker against Cetrion?
I don't know.
Some players don't like the matchup. I've definitely heard certain Joker players say they dislike it.
I saw a hover, but looks like we're going back to Miss Briggs.
Time out. Again, give yourself a moment to compose. Think about what's going on here. In this case, again, Dizzy's playing well, but Tekken Master, he's just able to contain this Jackie, which is historically something that's very difficult to do. And Dizzy's not even playing particularly reckless. We are playing a strong game of footsies here.
Absolutely, and Dizzy is trying to just really pay attention to those whiff punishes and those opportunities to punish anything. But it's so hard because a lot of the things that Tekken Master does is keep his string safe with Cetrion.
It's the benefit of the whirlwind. Absolutely her best move, and the thing that puts her over into the top 1 territory for a lot of players is the fact that she has this whirlwind that, you know, that general rule of thumb tends to be if it comes from a high, there's not really going to be a gap there, but if it comes from a mid, there will be a gap. But she can still go for the natural barrier, which plugs the gap, and then you get caught in that situation anyway. But what a start here for DizzyTT, able to get a full combo and back near the corner. But how long will we stay there? Again, he's looking for the whiff punch.
All right, for the earthquake there. All right, grenades out. All right, we got the falling rock going in. All right, teleport in.
I like the slight delay there. And again, trying to whiff punish. He's struggling so much with that now.
Yes. All right. Just didn't quite block right there. Okay, great use of the interactable to get out of the corner there. Goes for, I think that was back 2, but the dash punch KB, dash punch KB. Here it is. Challenges
Double flawless block.
Yeah, the challenge to Dizzy there.
I know that Tekken Master has that 2-hit fatal blow confirm in mind. We know that Cetrion got those, that does more damage than you expect. Hesitant on the whiff punish on that barrier, just in case there's a recovery.
The dashing in neutral!
Oh no!
Oh, he tried, denied. This beast of a character. Dizzy's gonna have to make some kind of move here, but the just gonna clip his foot.
I mean, there were some impressive flawless blocks coming out from Dizzy in that round, and Tekken Master just spacing out that down 4 perfectly. The composure and concentration from Tekken Master, always unmatched. Now, it's a good projectile to catch. Teleporting in place, trying to be sneaky here, but this will still be a match point for Tekken Master.
One of the things that you have to notice, too, about Tekken Master versus the Jackie matchup is calling out that leap every time, right above, doing the anti-air as soon as possible.
He's just handled this matchup perfectly.
Oh, that was a great jump in, though, from DizzyTT. This is going to be some good damage. Got the setup.
I mean, we rarely see players thread the needle on that kind of natural barrier. The double flawless block, and he opens up.
Opens up with the 4-3.
We're still going. Another whiff punish attempt, but just too active that string is for him to capitalize.
Oh, just quite out of range.
The double. Tekken Master just needs anything into Fatal Blow. He's in a great situation. Remember, Jackie, 950 health, and now Fatal Blow will definitely do it. And a couple more Hell's Wrath. Actually, now anything will do it.
Oh my goodness. In chip territory, gonna have to try to go in here to get it. That would have been it. Had the hit. No, the whip throw.
He gets the perfect. Oh, I can't believe it.
Tekken Master saw that opportunity and snatched it.
That was, in that situation, the hardest of hard reads to make. You have 7% health. You've got a Jackie point blank. It's either going to